Getting up bright and early. Pink and I are out here taking care of the animals. Got a lot planned for today, guys. So be sure to watch all the way through the end.
We're heading to Lowe's to go pick up some more wood. So we're driving through a little town that's in the next county over where Lowe's is. See you when we get there.
Pink is getting ready to do her morning chore. Mr. Billy. He's our baby. He's our Italian Lagotto. He's a good dog.
I'll fill that up when we get the oats and the sunflower seeds, so I can mix the three together.
Yeah, because we give them all different kinds of grains and stuff.
I'm going to have to do that before bedtime so I can have it ready for the week, you know?
Right. Yeah. Our goats, or what's left of them, are doing well. Because, you know, we rehomed a few and one passed away. From the freezing temps, minus 15 that we had.
Yeah, we thought it was minus 10, but it was closer to minus 15 that night.
Right.
But it's okay. By spring, hopefully by spring, we'll be able to add a couple of more does that are larger in size, like Daisy and Violet.
Right.
To be able to grow our herd.
Exactly.
Because, unfortunately, Oreo and Moon Pie, they were mini. They weren't, you know, average size. They were tiny, so it wasn't right for them to have them with the bigger goats.
With the bigger goats, correct.
Okay.
The bunnies are all eating. They're all doing good.
I got to give them another cup.
They're all doing good. Here's the Bucky. He's doing good. Happy.
Oh, and what's so exciting, baby. Let me share some news.
Bowl of food. Look at that.
And yes. And next week we'll be adding to our colony of rabbits, which is very exciting. A good friend of mine has rabbits, and she thought they were two girls, but apparently they weren't. And she has babies, so she has two female does that she's going to give us. They're lion head rabbits, which aren't the same breed, of course, but that's okay because, you know, more in the family, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to put the divider here like Mo had planned for when we have babies, and we'll keep them
separate,
on that side,
fight,
right, until they get to know each other, and then we'll slowly introduce them so that all five girls could then live together.
Yep.
But it'll be nice because then we'll have a nice selection of females. He's going to have a nice selection of females, and it'll be a lovely
And then
colony.
we'll see if we can breed some bunnies.
Yeah, and then we'll have some babies.
Future. I have to fix those cages, guys, because look at this. They've been eating through the wood from the inside. I guess I should have put the screen on the inside instead of the outside, so to prevent that from happening. But that was that was my mistake. You see that?
Yeah,
it's all that wood missing.
All of the corners.
So, and all the corners as well. So I'm gonna have to get in there and I don't know, add some wood to it or something.
Or maybe try to get a screen on the inside.
Yeah, that would be difficult at this point. Do you know what I mean? Without taking the whole cage apart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's done. But I'll probably eventually have to build a new cage for them. We'll see. Unfortunately, that is the way it is. This one is the same, but it didn't matter because he's got so much wood around his cage that even if you choose a little bit there, see?
Excuse me.
Look at all that wood over there. You can't get through all that. All right. My hard-working woman.
That's the string.
Pink kind of rigged this up here. We put some gravel so it wouldn't get as muddy.
And it works perfect.
It's working out really well.
Works
and some
really
pallets.
good.
Keeps it more dry.
It was puddling really bad here when it would rain, and goats don't like to get their hooves wet, and it was just muck and nastiness, and then it would flow down into the chicken coop. So we got 4 bags of gravel, drainage rock, and I laid 3 bags here and then one. I'm sorry, Mama, I know you're hungry. And one on the other side, and now it works really good for the drainage. And here's Mama Daisy with Chip and Dale. They're doing great. They're already starting to eat the little goat feed, which is amazing. They go through hay, of course. So I'm going to fill up their hay for them this morning. Right, Mama Daisy? Actually, I think I'm going to need more hay. So you might need to take me down.
All right, we'll do
I'd
that.
like to put one on this side too.
Today, I decided that in order for us to leave our dogs roaming free around the cabin and around the property, and to be able to properly do their job and watch the property, they should be roaming around. But in order to do so, I have to finish this fence over here. So that's what I'm going to have to do. A little update on the truck. We've driven this truck. First of all, I got all the brakes done and rotors all the way around because it had a real bad wobble when I hit the brakes. And we live in the mountains, so brakes are kind of important out here. So we had all the brakes done. The tires are still in good shape. I put a new seat cover on it, so it's got a brand new vinyl seat cover. And it drives great. It really does. 256,000 miles on it. But hopefully she'll keep running. It's a Ford, so I've always had pretty good luck with Ford trucks. I've had quite a few in my life. New ones, not with this kind of mileage, but regardless, I see them on the road and I've seen them in the paper for sale with well over 200,000 miles all the time. So they do last. And this one was not as abused as most trucks I've seen this age, because it's a 20-year-old truck. It's from 2003. I'm gonna get started with this fence over here. So we'll see how far we can get. I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as I can. We're expecting rain on Wednesday. So I'm going to try to, between later today and tomorrow, to try and set the footings in place if the ground isn't too frozen. Because remember, we had -10 temps just a week ago, and now it's 65. I skipped one. I'm going to get back to that one later. I have to find one more post. I'm 2 posts short. I got all 9 posts in the ground. I have to go see if I can find 2 more, but I don't think we have them, so I have to see about that. We have to make another trip to the store. The next step after we finish all of the fencing will be to put a electric line all along the top here and another one on the bottom because they dig. So as long as they have a line here and a line at the bottom, they're not going to mess with it. That's the thought anyway, so we'll see. That's what we got planned. Who does this sort of thing in the wintertime, guys? Who? Mo. That's who. Mo. Everybody else, spring, summer, fall. Mo, middle of winter. But, you know, we're lucky because right now we're getting some good temps. So I'm taking advantage of it. The ground unthawed, so I'm already down about 1.5 feet. So I'm gonna try the other holes and see if I can get the others. I have to, because I have to. I need to dig 6 of these guys.
think I broke my thumb this weekend, guys. It's like, I don't know if you can tell, twice the size. I can't bend it. It's swollen. It's hard like a rock. So I'm just going to baby it for a little while. I took an anti-inflammatory, but what can you do? I can't put a cast on my thumb, right? So now I'm just going to pretend I'm
Like
the
she
Fonz.
always says, she's strong like pigeon.
I'm strong like pigeon. I love you. Yes. Oh, I love you. You're so funny.
I love you.
But,
All right, that's starting to look like something. What do you think, guys?
yeah, it's going to be really nice.
Yeah. I have 2 line levels that I bought some time ago, and I set them aside thinking, you know, that way I won't lose them. Guess what? I lost them.
you're so bundled because I'm cold.
We have a lot of things planned for today because we also, once we get done with this, weather permitting, because it was supposed to be fairly sunny and it's quite a bit of overcast. I would say it's about 98% overcast right now. It's supposed to clear up later. We'll see. We're going to also be building gates for our fences so that we can let the dogs roam around the cabin and be free to, move around and have a lot more space. And then we're going to run an electric fence line all around the top and the bottom. But all of that is going to come like in stages. Obviously, there's just the two of us doing everything, so we try to get as much done as we can, but it's never enough, I just want to address a couple of things real quick concerning the last video. First off, Happy New Year to all of you guys. And I want to personally thank you for all of the wonderful comments that, we've received. Really appreciate it. And I'm fine, just so you know, I had to move on because you can only be hard on yourself for so long before you just, throw in the towel. And of course, there is always that glimmer of hope, but I'm not going to dwell on it. Okay, but don't worry about me, guys. I'm fine. But thank you for your concerns, and I really appreciate it. I love you guys. The thing that I want to focus on right now is getting this cabin built, and the reason why we decided to go with the cabin, besides, of course, the channel, and I think it will help the channel. I hope it will anyway, because this is quite an investment for us right now to do this. And yes, we do need a new roof on the cabin, on the main cabin. We need our bathroom completely redone and expanded. We need to do an addition on the back with a deck. But all of those things are things that will come. This is important to us because we need to have more room also for storage, and we'll be able to use it also for storage, and also underneath we'll have room for storage, so and keep things dry. So we're just doing something that is going to be beneficial for us as well. We could definitely use the extra space, cover space, enclosed space, because the shed that I built is very tiny. It's already full, and we still have a lot of things inside our main cabin that need to be placed somewhere in storage. So at least we'll be able to do that and move some things in here. So, and then we also have other plans for this entire build that we're doing out here. We're planning on doing other things as well. So stay tuned. It's a little cold today. You know, the warm temps went away, and you know, as I expected, we had about a week of warmer weather. Where you going, dog? Come here. He's a good boy. He won't go anywhere, and hopefully he'll be able to teach the other dogs not to run off. We're very concerned because we haven't had the Great Pyrenees for that long, and they're new to us, we're new to them, they're new to the property. It's time they come out of there from where they've been. So we're working on that, and we've been letting them out periodically, but we have to put them on a leash because, again, I don't have the entire fence finished yet. That side's been done, and I bought the additional posts that I was missing, so we'll be installing those as well. And then building the gates. So once we have the gates in place, then I'll feel a lot more relaxed. I'll be able to let the dogs out, and I know that they're somewhat contained within around the perimeter of the cabin and our orchard and everything over here. So and then in the future, near future, we're planning on adding more fencing on the backside so we can then let them go and roam all throughout this section of the property. Then eventually, you know, we'll let them out, and they'll be able to be at the point to where they'll stick with us. They won't run off, you know, because Great Pyrenees like to run off. They're known for that, you know, in chasing things. So I don't want to lose the dogs. There are hunters here. I mentioned this before. We don't want our dogs getting shot, and you know, so we have to be careful. I mean, Billy looks like a coyote from a distance because he's about the size and color of a coyote. Somebody could easily mistake him for Billy. Come here, boy. Yenny. Come on. They got a nice bark, huh? I love them. They're such wonderful dogs. We're so happy. I'm so excited about having gotten those dogs. And they're going to be so good for the property. He's rolling in the dirt because, you know, I washed him the other day, and now he's just rolling in the dirt because he doesn't like to feel too clean. Okay, he's a wild dog. I call him a wild dog. He's got part wild in him because he's like the ancestor of the poodles. Lagotto Romagnolo. You can look him up. It's an Italian breed. I'm going to get going here because, you know, there's never enough hours in the day, especially doing this in the winter time. I mean, it's January, and I'm officially 60. Okay, I made it. I'm officially 60 in a few days. So, you know, hey, I'm happy I made it this far, you know. Every day is a blessing for me. So, and every day that I can get up and do things is a blessing because, as you know, I have a lot of, you know, back issues and other things. So, without any further ado, let's get going, guys. Keep watching. Don't go anywhere. So all we have to do now is run the same thing we did here.
Yeah.
We're going to do over here on this
So
side.
we have to do the 4 on that side. Okay.
Right. Okay. And then we'll be ready to start running our joist. Wow.
Oh, I know. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. muchachos aquí. You going to do it in the middle first, or you want to do
The
it
outside.
Yeah.
You just check. Oh, up the other way. Flip it. Yep. Okay. Let me show you guys the kind of nails I'm using. I have those 3.5-inch galvanized, and they're twisted so that they screw in as they get pounded into the wood. And they just have a better hold than a straight, regular straight nail. And we're going to add a few more nails at the end there, but it's good enough for now. All right. People that get lost. Okay, now looking good, you know. You want to check it out? Perfectly level. Look at that, right in between the two posts there. Right?
Yep.
And then let's check over here. I'm a little slightly off over there. See, just as I'm still within. I'm
You're
still
still
within
the lines, though.
the allowed. Yeah. Take it to the other side. This treated lumber is kind of heavy, huh?
Just a little. Okay, you tell me. You on the inside?
I'm on the outside. Well, remember, did it go?
Yeah, it's in.
Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's good, huh?
Yeah.
So, we'll leave that like that and go get more and start laying our floor joist. All right.
Oh, we're just going to stagger. Yes?
Yeah. Let's start this side. Go all the way to the end.
Yes,
Start from.
I have the mark for 16 inches on center already, so you got to come closer.
Well, I don't have it marked over here.
Okay, I'll get the thing.
And
Tape measure. I just did the little lines to give us an estimate, you know?
yeah. To do the
I thought you were doing it on center of this.
yeah. Center means. Give it to me here, so I can screw it. Then I'll screw the other side because this wood is bowed a little bit, so. Put it right there. hammer that in. Where's my thing?
The hammer's over there by the saw.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep the nails over here?
I have to go get more nails, huh?
Oh, okay. Well, when you go back to get the boards, the nails are in the shed?
They should be underneath the carport in a bag. And then this side.
You want the tape measure to ensure? Here.
Yeah, come out on this side and put your leg like this.
Okay.
What are you doing? You don't have to be so close. You could do it right there in the middle. Yeah, push that way.
Nice.
I don't want to put more than one nail for now.
Right.
Nice and flush. Okay. Get the next board. Let me measure 16.
Right here. I have the line on this side. I just don't have the lines on that side. I did the lines all along this side already. Okay. Right here, 16 inches from that one.
Well, yeah, okay. Let me double check to be sure, okay?
Uh-huh.
It needs to be a little bit more accurate.
Well, I
than
was just
that.
doing it as an estimation, and because I figured we would remeasure.
Okay, so measure. And then that one's gonna go right there. Go ahead. I don't have these marked, so can you give me the pencil and I have to mark this side. Awesome, thank you.
Scar.
You gotta watch that thumb.
Yeah, I know. It is throbbing a little bit now.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll go make us some breakfast then.
Sounds good, yeah. I just keep adding on and see how far we can get.
Okay, give me a kiss. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll come holla at you when breakfast is ready.
Yes,
I'll
okay.
make the sausage and the eggs, the venison sausage and eggs.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good to me. Excuse me. Alright then. I have to just toenail everything. This one has to go in. I didn't have to use any galvanized brackets because what I did is I nailed 2x6s on the low part here, and then the floor joist sits directly on top of it, and then it gets flush with this board and the footing, so everything's nice and even. It turned out pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied.